Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin. Big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, Bitcoin, it broke out, didn't it? Like yesterday, I said to you, you're going to get this price compression. Compression leads to expansion, and what you've got here is the 10 creeping up, and this trend line, okay, which you run into resistance constantly, coming down. So for me, I was expecting. I'll be honest with you, I opened a short at this level here with a really tight stop loss on the daily 20 EMA, just to in case it did break out, which it did, and then I wouldn't lose too much money if it goes in the opposite direction to what I was anticipating. So I was anticipating a little coil up here and then a little breakdown back down to this support, and then at that point, you're going to get some kind of reaction down there. But you can see, like I said to you, compression leads to expansion. You've come up and you've broke out right now, okay? So I did get stopped out. It is what it is. It's unfortunate you can't win every single trade, but right now, Bitcoin, it's looking pretty tasty, and the reason is because, like I said to you, this could be a very bullish statement from Bitcoin doing that, because what we've got here is a potential bear pennant coiling up, doing something like this, okay, and it could have gone the other way, obviously, and it would have been really negative, because like I said to you, you would have been down there around about 12k. So what Bitcoin's doing right now is actually really positive moving forward, because there won't be that many bearish patterns left other than a potential bear flag, something like this, which is, a kind of rising channel, and you do something like this, a Bitcoin, and then potentially at the end of it, you roll and you lose this low and you come down and you've got a bear flag like this, coin up and roll. We did experience one in the last big dump, a big bear flag, okay, which we spotted and we traded together. But anyway, aside from that, what Bitcoin's doing right now is really nice, because like I said to you, this is key resistance, and you can see that's where you're getting rejected at the moment. So you are conforming at the moment to resistance. You're not necessarily breaking out, putting in bull traps and things like that, but what we are seeing is some kind of nice bullish market structure here for Bitcoin, where you're coiling up like this, okay, and you're creating this beautiful ascending triangle W double bottom pattern. So if Bitcoin consistently does this over a long period of time, it's going to start to look even more bullish for a breakout towards the end of this, okay. Like I said to you, compression leads to expansion. We've just experienced compression just there on that 20 on the 10 EMA, holding your ass, and its key resistance, pushing you down, and you've coiled up and you've broken out. That's an example, a prime example. Like I said to you, compression leads to expansion. So what we're looking for right now is, the most bullish thing for Bitcoin to do at this moment in time, in my opinion, is get rejected here and roll back down, okay. And you could fall into this support. As long as this trend line keeps holding, this is quite good, because if you get range bound in here like this, something I've been speaking about for a very long time, it will confirm that this was your low. And simply because you're coiling up like this in a really big bullish reversal pattern, conforming to resistance and conforming to support, it's really good. It's what you want to see at the bottom of a correction, okay, because it indicates that you're coiling up looking for an explosive break to the upside, and once it comes, we'll be able to trade it all together. Because in my opinion, if you do get this trade, I think that what you're looking at here is a beautiful trade. From here all the way to this high here, you will start to come up impulsively, and I would be looking at a minimal 2757 27547 Bitcoin price tag, and if you come back and hold this support, get some bids in down on this trend line, you could be looking at a beautiful long of around about 38% for Bitcoin if it comes. So to negate all this, we have to close above this key level resistance here, where Bitcoin's running into right now at 21884 for Bitcoin, okay, and you can see that's around about 786, which is currently where you're getting rejected. But you're slowly surely here coming up through the fibs. So another thing I want to see going forward for Bitcoin, so like I said to you, people, if it starts to do this, will start to panic, but you're just moving with waves, okay. Hold this neckline, hold this trend line going forward. We're really cool and really important for Bitcoin's structure at the bottom of an ascending triangle and a large W double bottom pattern. Now, something else I want to see, given this month, okay, is this. I'm going to show you on the Williams percent range, like I've said to you so many times. This will confirm. Now here, this is a monthly time frame, okay. We've got a 10 and 20 EMA cross this month. Now historically, whenever Bitcoin's done that, the month prior was the bottom, okay. So keep an eye on that going forward. Equally, the Williams percent range down here, if I show you, we're breaking out of this trend line right now. Now that's really important, because whenever Bitcoin has done that, broken out of the trend line in the Williams percent range, okay, after coming down and being completely oversold, okay, whenever you've broken and closed above, that confirmed that the month prior to the break was the low as well. So there's a lot of indicators lining up here that, last month, that week that was anticipating the low to come in, there's a lot of indicators telling us that is a potential scenario right now. But again, no guarantees. So, good luck everybody going forward. But like I've said to you many times, if I start to zoom out here for Bitcoin, I look on the monthly time frame right there. What I think you've gone through here is a potential just a massive correction, missing a massive impulse, because I think that what we've done is exactly what we did there. Okay, and if you take a look at that, you've gone from this high here, and this is just my own thought experiment. Okay, it's nothing set in stone, but you went for around about a 72% correction just there, from 2019 into 2020. Okay, and I basically think that what you've done here from this high, not this high, this is an irregular high. Okay, from this high here, I think you've put in exactly the same, around about 72%. I think you're done. Potentially, okay, it would be great to say that you're done and you're looking at this impulsive move into 2023, because like I've said many times, I think you've got an impulsive wave 1, a corrective wave 2, impulsive wave 3, corrective wave 4, and then you've got this big push, this big impulsive wave 5, and you've got an impulsive wave lasting 1 year, you've got a corrective wave into the next year, and everything's happening on year. So 2018 into 2019 impulsive, 2019 into 2020 corrective, 2020 into 21 impulsive, and this is a large correction, some kind of ABC irregular correction, pretty much like this. It was an ABC zigzag, and this was an irregular correction in my opinion, but again I could be completely wrong obviously. But from 2021 into 2021 into 2022, we've been in a big correction for Bitcoin. Now there is a bit of confluence that this is actually correct, this was the top, and the reason is because of certain altcoins from that point of putting an ABC zigzag for me, okay, and they're bottoming out as well, the likes of Chainlink, VeChain, XRP and things like that. There was a couple of coins that went with Bitcoin, for example Cardano, Ethereum, they have potentially put in an irregular correction as well, just like Bitcoin. But again, no guarantees, but there is a bit of confluence with certain altcoins that Bitcoin has been in this correction since last year, and crypto has. So like I said to you, 1 year correction, and then you've got this big massive 1 year impulse, which is potentially starting right now at the foot of the mountain last month, okay, with all the indicators, and you're potentially looking at a massive run here for crypto and Bitcoin leading into 2023. So this is something that I've always had on the radar, and I've always said to you, a corrective phase of a bull market, not necessarily a bear market, because for me a bear market, if this is the top or this is the top, you're looking at a minimal 85% drawdown in a bear market, and which takes you all the way down to those projected $9,000. So obviously it's possible, and if it does happen, then yes, it was a bear market and that was your top, but what I'm looking at right now is this scenario, and we're sort of bottoming out, we're holding this low from last month. So if we do, big thumbs up, fantastic, and we just ride the waves together, and I'll give you all your targets going forward. So hope you enjoyed that little update, but yeah, just ride the waves. Okay, take care everyone, back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.